need my energy. Energy, okay. I got a shell in my hair. Also in Africa. Locks for jewels or jewels for locks or something. I can't remember. Good morning, good evening, and or good afternoon. It's your girl Kesi and welcome back to my channel, y'all. I am here today with a nursing school update. I'm gonna have my phone in my hand because all of my notes are in here. Like I literally have it in a reminder and I'm gonna check it off as soon as I say it. But I haven't like updated you guys, like sat down, updated you guys on my nursing school journey since like March, or whenever I uploaded that video telling y'all that I failed that class and I had to drop, or I was failing the class and I had to drop it and how sad it was making me and all that. I haven't sat down and told y'all about nursing school since then outside of the vlogs. So now that I'm here, I'm going to tell you guys what's been going on. So it is January 17th. And I was supposed to be at clinical right now, but because it's snowing outside and the weather is bad and the roads are iced, we got out of that. And this is my second day of no school. And so I thought, hey, free time, why not record a video, get it edited and upload it for you, you feel me? Okay, but back on track, nursing school. I finally, you guys, finally completed my second semester of nursing school. If you have been with me like my whole journey or whatever, you may know that I had to repeat, I always say a class, but really I didn't tell y'all I had to repeat 2 classes, pediatrics and maternal. Yeah, I was super embarrassed about it, but at this point, I mean, I passed them now, so I'm gonna tell y'all now, I had to retake both of those classes. Maternal was the one I had to drop, and the one I made the video about, and then the other one was the one I was doing pretty good in, and then I think it was the first test that messed me up, and the last test that I just completely, I don't even know the grade, I can't remember the grade, but I guess I bombed it or whatever. But to pass the class, I needed a 77 and I got a 76.6. Yeah, it sucked, but here's what I got out of it. Retaking those 2 classes gave me an opportunity to get better teachers, also be able to actually learn, retain, and apply this information into clinical, y'all. And I can honestly say that I am grateful for the retake. If that's the thing, I am grateful for the retake because I actually learned. I actually got out of there knowing that if I move on from this semester, I'm gonna know something. I know if I didn't retake pediatrics, I wouldn't know anything about it because I literally would have passed it by a point. And that means I wasn't passing the test. So I'm kind of glad, even though I was upset that I only had 0.4, points left, I was happy that I was able to get a high, or literally I was on the brink of an A. And I am very excited about that, and like I'm happy that I was able to retake that test or that class. Okay, some things that I learned last semester. I learned a new study method. If you hadn't watched that video, you should go watch it. Click here, it'll pop over whenever it does. Well, don't click on it yet because I want you to finish this video, but at the end of the video you can click up there and watch the study video. I found a new way to study and started passing my tests. Some things that I retained from last semester was, of course, my study habit. Just me being attentive in class just helped me retain, and like the professors in class helped me retain the information because they were interested in the information themselves. They were interested in us, learning and actually being able to understand it. They were very passionate about it, and so they wanted us to be. So that was a plus. And also at the end of the day, everything that I learned and retained, I was able to apply in clinical with confidence, y'all. Like I was so confident going into clinical after learning this stuff from a week, like from 2 days of class, and then going for 2 days into clinical, confident, knowing that I know this stuff. And it was just a great time, like I feel good. I feel good that I retook that semester, and last semester I started my first IV. It was nerve-wracking at first, but I did it, like stuff like that. But I can't say it enough that I'm grateful for repeating second semester. Like it has, though it was a negative thing at the time, it was my path to take, and God knew it was meant for me to redo that and actually learn a second time. Some things that I hated about last semester. I can't say last semester was the most disorganized semester I've ever experienced in my life. Out of college, out of anything. With the set of teachers that I had both times, it was just too much disorganization. One instance was, I told y'all in my vlog that I would tell y'all about why I felt they were just so disorganized and how it affected me. So since I repeated this semester, I was in, whenever they sent mass emails, I was automatically in the one that was supposed to be in third semester. But they actually had to pull me out of that one and put me in, the mass emails for second semester. So get that in your mind that I had to be moved. Everybody else is still in the same spot, but I had to be moved. At the end of the semester, we have to take the HESI. It's more like NCLEX of what we learned that semester. So we took the maternal HESI. The HESI was scheduled on December 8th from the math calendar they give us from the beginning of the semester. Like on that calendar, it tells me what day the HESI is on. And so in my head, I'm like, okay, I have all these finals this week. Next week, I'm gonna start studying, and then I'll have enough days to study all the information leading up to December 8th. And so November 30th. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, November 30th. That's how you can tell. The knuckles mean 31 days. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry. Back up to Monday of that same week, I get an email from one of the teachers from the maternal class saying, oh my gosh, I just realized that you haven't been in any of the emails all semester that we've sent to the entire class. And so I had no idea I wasn't in the emails until the Monday before the semester was over. Keep that in mind. Going back, any of the important emails that they sent, I wasn't in them. And so Thursday, I get an email from that same teacher saying, these are your instructions for the HESI in the morning. Mind you, in the morning is December 1st, and on the calendar that I have, it said December 8th is the HESI. You know what? I wasn't even freaking out. I sat up in my bed. I was like, I'm so ready to graduate. I hate this school so much. It was just annoying how disorganized it was. I didn't know the HESI was that morning because I wasn't in the emails, and they didn't know I wasn't in the emails until the week of the HESI, which I didn't know was scheduled for that Friday. I was not prepared for that HESI on that morning because I thought it was 7 days later. So I failed the HESI the first time. Luckily, we have a retake and I passed it the second time, but still, I didn't have to go through that. I had a plan to study up to that day for the HESI, but no, I went in the emails. That's one thing I hated about last semester. We're not gonna dwell on the negative. Some things that I do love about last semester, it has nothing to do with the school itself. It has to do with the fact that I learned. I worked hard to learn. I worked hard to study and learn from everything I did. I wanted to learn. And it was evident that I did that because my clinical instructors always told me, like, you're always ready to do, even the most challenging thing. You're always the first person to jump up and be like, yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll learn it. Yes, and that reassured me that I was doing the right thing and I was legit, like, trying. I don't want to seem like I'm not trying, but they let me know I was. Moving on, I passed second semester, went through Christmas break. If you haven't seen any of my vlogs from Christmas break, I think it's the first video that has the Christmas hat on the avatar that I have on the picture. That's the first Christmas break video. You can go watch those. If you watch the vlogs, you're caught up to today. Semester 3, y'all. Last week was the first week of semester 3 in nursing school, and when I tell you, it was just so much. It was just much. So much. We had at least one 3-hour class each day. Y'all, last week was full, when I tell you, full. But we've been having a long break, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today Wednesday. 5 days off, 5 days on, 5 days off. We in there. It's a wonderful break, but yeah, it's snow outside and all that, like I said, and we haven't had class, so. But yeah, that's semester 3 so far. I am taking med-surg, psychiatric, nursing research, nursing informatics. I'm also taking a nutrition class, which is an elective that I chose to take, and clinical. And so that's semester 3. I'm excited, even though it's a lot. So some of my goals for this semester is try my hardest do my best, and get out. I have no choice but to pass. And if I have to repeat, I'm not gonna repeat because I'm gonna pass the semester and get out of here. You feel me? Y'all, I am one semester away from graduation. December 2018, I shall be a graduate. January 2019, I'll be taking my NCLEX and I will have my job. I'll hopefully be going to the Navy to be a Navy nurse. Like, I'm excited, y'all. Like, so ready just to start life. I have a lot of motivational things in my room. Let me show y'all. I showed y'all a while ago is my RN canvas because goals, I can and I will, and I have my little frog on there. We got a frog from maternal class to remember the signs of respiratory distress in a newborn. Wet frog, if you don't know that. Just to remind me that life is too short to be serious all the time. And this is just me in general, not really nursing school related, but I love that. I think that's all I got. Like, I really just wanted to come on here to just update you guys on my nursing school journey. I am in 3rd semester and I'm grinding. I'm about to get to some work in a minute. I'm gonna go get some lunch in about an hour maybe. But I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna do some online stuff. I know we got quizzes and assignments due, so I'm gonna go and do those. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and talk to me in the comments and follow all my social media below. And I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye. Bye.